Hey everybody, Mike from LA1 here. Welcome back, and this is my NXT Takeover Unstoppable review for May 20th, 2015. And overall, show was excellent. Let's put it that way. I got the list. I got my notes right here and on my phone, and yeah, we're gonna get started. Well, we started off with talking about promo, the opening video package with fans and different NXT superstars asking what NXT meant to them. Then NXT, the entrance stage is completely different. I don't know if it's for one night only or is it for a permanent thing, but the stage looks a little better than the last one. The last NXT stage, for the record. That's just my opinion. And we got the footage that they're doing with Hideo Itami, saying that he got attacked, thus having this torn rotator cuff. So he's going to be out for like 4 to 6 months, or 6 to 8 months, excuse me. My bad. The first match of the night was, I was very surprised they kicked off with this one, but I guess they wanted to set the tempo right away. Finn Balor versus Tyler Breeze. First off, the entrances. Tyler Breeze got this fashion show entrance because he was doing it on Periscope. I think that's how you say it, but that entrance was really cool. It fits Tyler very well, and only Tyler can pull that gimmick off. Next is Finn Balor. How can you top this entrance? I swear, the more we see him in these NXT specials, the more this is more of a demon. He has an eye on his back. I was like, oh man, and the crowd ate it up. The crowd was going, holy, you know what, chance. And throughout the night, but this match was really good. There was so many close calls in this one. Close call. But then, after Tyler Breeze hit the beauty shot, and he was having a temper tantrum, Finn Balor exited the ring. And now we know why he made that new stage. Finn Balor attacked him on the ramp, but then he climbed up toward the video screen and jumped off. This was really good, but in the end, Balor went up to the top rope, his stick coup de grace for the 3 count. Finn Balor is once again the #1 contender for the NXT title. And Kevin Owens is in a monitor as he walks away, getting set for his match with Sami Zayn. Then they showed a video package of their road shows in Philly and at Albany, New York. Next, this is the match I thought they were going to kick this off with. Charlotte and Bayley versus Emma and Dana Brooke. As rushed this match was put together, and I was really surprised Emma did not get a new theme song. She came out with Dana Brooks. And of course, Charlotte and Bayley got huge pops, especially for Bayley, who maybe might pick who we facing the NXT Women's Championship, which we'll get to that one in a little bit. Of course, the crowd, as soon as this match started, the crowd immediately did the Bayley's gotta hug you, Bayley's gotta hug you. You know that chant? Kind of like a certain somebody, which we'll get to that in a few minutes. This match was pretty solid for what this match was, but the ending was terrific. Charlotte went for the went to the figure 8, not 4, not the figure 4, but the figure 8 because, well, she did a bridge. Then out comes Dana Brooke. Bayley slides under Charlotte, hits the Bayley to belly, and then Emma broke out of it, but Charlotte hits the natural selection. Charlotte and Bayley wins this match. Won that match. Next, they show the most recent NXT signings, including Uhaa Nation. The crowd, as soon as that camera hit Uhaa Nation, the crowd was going ooh-ha, ooh-ha, ooh-ha. And I have a feeling with the recent naming, with the recent with a certain somebody debuting tonight. I have a feeling that's the name they're going to go with. Next was Rhino versus Baron Corbin. This was probably the weakest match of the night. Not get me wrong, the match itself was really good. And I thought this was going to be a short match, but surprisingly, it was a pretty long one. This was really good. We saw the man beast from ECW in this one. But the ending, I was like, are you kidding me? Right? Corbin was down there ready to set for the gore. Corbin hits the clothesline with the end of days, and the crowd booed Corbin out of the building. So, could we see a heel turn at the next NXT tapings? I could potentially see that. Then they show Kevin Owens is on Raw. Jeez, I put Kevin Steen there by accident, but oh well. Next, the NXT Tag Team match. Blake and Murphy versus Enzo and Cass. Oh my god. Oh man. This match itself was really good. The crowd started to cheer for Carmella, which is, I like that, because after last week on NXT when she did the SAWFT thing, the soft thing, I thought this was going to be, I thought this match was actually pretty good, but the ending, yeah, let's talk about it. We know they were teasing that was Carmella was going to turn on Enzo and Cass. But surprisingly, the crowd started to like her. They were like, nope. Do something else. But then, we were getting ready for see Enzo do the rocket launcher. And then, Alexa Bliss turns heel. She attacks Carmella, and then Cassidy went to see what's going on. Then Big Cass got hit with a super kick delivered by Murphy. Then Alexa pushes Enzo off the turnbuckles, and the crowd was booing out of the building. And Blake and Murphy retained. That was bullcrap. But who knows? Maybe they'll get. I'm guessing it was that Triple H thought it was too predictable. They're going to retain the titles. That Enzo and Cass are going to win it. So I'm guessing they're probably going to do it in the NXT tapings. If that is the case, I am for it. Next, the NXT Women's title match. Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch. You talk about a great Divas match. This is how you book the women. Let's talk about Becky Lynch's entrance. You got a brand new entrance featuring with like what Neville had, the Misters or something like that. This match was excellent. This was a terrific match. Probably my match of the night. Yeah, surprisingly so. Becky, this match had great ring ability. Sasha got a new entrance video, which is good, but I like the old one better. The fact that this match nearly ended in a count out a couple of times. Oh wait, that's the NXT match, which we'll talk about that in a minute. But this match was really good. And the crowd was so into this. The crowd was saying, let's go Becky, Sasha's ratchet. No, she's not. But in the almost, Becky did hit the armbar submission move. But she went for the top rope. Sasha Banks hits the bank statement and she taps out. But then after the match, Becky Lynch got a standing ovation, and both of them rapidly deserve it. Next is the NXT Championship match, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Again, this is just as good as the first one, except for some screwy. It did have a screwy ending. Sami Zayn was on fire in this one. Kevin Owens nearly lost the thing. Sami Zayn did hit a blue thunder bomb. And then Sami Zayn tried to set up for the haluva kick, but Kevin goes to the floor. and then he hit the pop. Kevin hit the pop-up powerbomb onto the apron. Then the Owens officials went to check on Sammy and blew out multiple times during the match. And then all of a sudden, Kevin kept attacking him and attacking him and attacking him to the point that William Regal came out and give him a nice talking to. But Owens did leave the ring, only to come back in. We saw the true villain in William Regal, folks, until Owens hit him with the headbutt, which I have a feeling that's going to lead to a firing situation. Owens, I thought at this point Kevin was leaving. But he grabbed a chair, had his belt, and most of the referees left. And then I thought this was a possibility. It was going to happen during the number one contenders match, but I like this way a lot better. Samoa Joe made his NXT debut, and the crowd was like, "No way!" I said this before to my friends at home. I said this on Twitter. Actually, I deleted that tweet. If Samoa Joe debuts, that crowd is going to explode, and that's exactly what happened. We had a Samoa Joe Kevin Owens stare down. The crowd was chanting, "This was awesome." This match did end in a no contest, which was kind of sad. Actually. So it looks like we have a next feud here for Kevin Owens, and it is Samoa Joe. Overall, great show all around. I'd give this a 9 out of 10. Darn good show. Although it would have been a 10 out of 10 if Enzo and Cass would have won, but I wouldn't mind. I don't mind getting swerved, but hey, we get to see the swerve on the network very soon. Alright guys, see you next time.